But now let's get to the Veilguard. Prepare to face the guards. Have any final conversation. So this is point of no return, basically.
I keep expecting Davrin to challenge me to push-ups or something. Or Hassan to come and ask for a treat.
Yeah.
Those figures he carved? I'll get one of the lords to make more. And print his book. He'd want people to learn to kill monsters. And you were right. He'd also want us to finish the job. So just say the word. I'm ready to find out how to make Elgernon burn.
Emmerich, how are things in Navarra?
Outbreaks of malicious spirits, panic at the eclipse. The Watchers are helping keep order. Fortunately, we're not as vulnerable to darkspawn as some other kingdoms.
Why not?
Oh, it's impossible to blight the dead.
Yeah.
But with time, even Navarra may be overrun.
You meant so much to Nevruk. You know, maybe she didn't tell you. Hope she did, though. But, well, sisters, even adopted ones. We talked about everything. You made her feel safe, Rook. Comfortable, like she'd known you her whole life. And now... Oh, shit!
I know, Valar. Thanks.
We're going to finish this fight. For Nev. And for Davrin. Get some rest, Rook. You've been through a lot.
Rook, about Nev. I'm sorry. She was a good person and she thought the world of you. That she was taken.
Thank you.
These gods will answer for Treviso. For Nev. They will answer with a scream. Now comes the fight for those we can still save.
It feels so different without Davrin. I can't believe he's just... gone. We don't talk about it much, but everyone knows it. We wouldn't be here if Davrin hadn't stepped up.
He was a hero. We won't forget it.
And Nev, you and her were... No, not were. We won't let it end that way. Elgernon still has her. We'll take him down and we'll get her back.
Start the quest. Let's see what happens.
Thank you all for coming. If we don't stop Elganon today, our world is either dead or blighted. So we keep fighting until the job is done. It's gonna be hard. There's no guarantee any of us will make it.
We're with you, Rook.
Elgernon dies today.
Whatever it takes.
Strife, news?
Our scouts confirm Elgernon is inside the Archon's palace. There's a giant tendril of blight tethering it to the Divine's manor in Hightown.
Then that's our goal. Reach the city walls and get to that tendril. Emmerich, can we count on more support?
The Watchers, living and otherwise, will stand with us.
Every remaining warden will be there. We follow Warden Rook today.
The Antivan crews are ready to pay their respects.
And the Lords of Fortune will be there. For gold and glory.
The Veil Jumpers have been in this since the beginning, and will be there for the end.
Solas is our first target. Without his dagger, we can't kill Elganon.
Our scouts last spotted him working with the Shadow Dragons in the western section of Hightown.
Okay, we go in through Hightown.
But Minrathous was built to hold off an army, even before Elgernon fortified it. All the gates will be guarded.
Worse than that. Our scouts reported that the Venatori sealed all the gates with those damn warding crystals.
Can the Veil Jumpers disable them?
Venatori magic won't be a problem.
It's still likely to take time. You may need assistance or someone to protect you while you unravel the wards.
Experienced with dealing magical wards. The Peli-Rami is better chance to succeed if they are hero of the Veilguard. Well, all of them are. Peli-Rami or Emmerich. I think it's Peli-Rami.
Lara, I want you helping the Veil Jumpers.
You can count on me.
The Venatori at that gate will be commanded by a war mage. That's how they usually operate.
If we get rid of the commander, the rest of the Venatori will scatter. Can the crows cut the head off the snake?
Contract accepted.
There's gonna be a lot of guards between you and her. The lords can clear you a path.
And one of us should be there as well.
Surprise attack. Excellent support. Well, Lucan is...
Lucanis, how would you like to kill a Venatori mage?
It would be my pleasure.
One last thing might give the crows some trouble. There's a massive construct tall enough to crush buildings. It's guarding the main gate.
It's called a juggernaut. I've read about them. Giant siege constructs built to withstand an invasion.
We're gonna need our heaviest forces against that juggernaut. Evka.
The Grey Wardens have fought ogres and archdemons. We can handle this.
The Morn Watch will lend aid, but against something as large as this juggernaut, we'll require further assistance. Rook?
Experienced fighting massive enemies and constructs. Emmerich or Tash. I think it's Tash.
Tash, you're with the Wardens.
Right.
She's a dragon killer, so huntress. So that should work.
Emmerich, Harding, you're with me. We make a run at the gate, get inside, and find Solas. The rest of you get to the Blight Tendril. Once we've got the dagger, we'll meet you there and take the fight to Elganon. I believe in this team, in all of us. So let's get it done. We go on my signal. For a free Minrathos!
I suppose the leaders of the crows are no slouches.
Get to the warding crystals! Over there!
Let's go!
wards!
That's got it. She's going to deal with this. This cutting. Got this. She's pretty up already. I suppose they might fail if they are not the heroes of the Veilguard. Ouch. That's not a flesh wound. Both our allies are getting pummeled as well. Where's Lucanis? Ah, he's coming. No, of course she's okay. Well, not of course, if she wasn't like a hero of the Veilguard.
But we're getting through.
They fought hard to get us inside. It falls to us to carry on.
Yeah, I wonder how these people are going to live here if it's blighted. What towns are going to be blighted, so that's the outcome anyways. Continue hunting Solas. Hunt of the Solas. We finally get to the point where we started this game.
Well fought, Lucanis.
And there he is, the demon of Arantium.
At your service. They and I will return to the Crows and help with the fight through the city. You go after Solas.
We spotted him. He's not far ahead. That way, quickly.
All right. Teus said Solas should be up ahead. Let's find him.
This is an astounding amount of blight.
I heard Solas was helping the Shadow Dragons. It'd be even worse without him.
Ah, sure.
Asher! Get out of my city! Asher! No! Damn it!
That's pretty bad.
Fix this city.
He's actually a divine.
I am so sorry.
Well,
It
that's
should've
a
been me.
blow.
I didn't see it coming, and it should have been me.
Stay with Tarquin.
Black
I'm
black
going to talk
divine
to
of the
Solas.
Winter, basically. Okay. Solas is fighting tentacles.
You are as surprising as ever. Even I could not have escaped that prison. For you to manage it.
Narek believed in me when nobody else did.
He was a good man.
He was always there for me. Except that he wasn't. Because you killed him.
What happened at the ritual site?
I know what happened! I remember the truth now! You did something to my mind to make me keep seeing him!
Yes. I was wrong to do so.
You knew Varric was dead the whole time, but you kept pushing me not to see it! Why? How?
I was desperate. Unless I escaped, the world would fall to tyranny and blight. The only tool I had was my tenuous connection to you.
Blood magic.
As I said, I was wrong.
You know what the worst part is? Part of me was excited about proving myself to the Dreadwolf.
Rook.
That's how you do it, right? You get people so eager for those little scraps of approval that they never see the knife coming.
I am sorry.
He might be sorry.
I betrayed you because I believed that only I could save this world.
Yep, then that's
But
the
I
problem.
have failed, Rook. I have not stopped Elganon. I have not even defeated his archdemon. The victories that have been won since Elganon and Gillenane escaped are yours, not mine. If we are to save this world, we must work together.
You've got to be kidding me. You've just finished apologizing for the last time you betrayed me.
I know. I cannot change the past.
How stupid do you think I am? The best possible version of this is that we kill Elganon, and then you finish your ritual and drown the world in demons.
Yeah.
If joining me and stopping Elganon requires the veil to stay in place, then I will pay that price unflinching. I swear by my own foolish pride, by love for friends I failed and hurt, by everything I ever held as sacred.
Do we believe
I will
him?
use the veil untroubled. It will never come down by my hand. Now, if you will come with me, I can show you what has prevented me from reaching Elganon. And you can tell me your plan.
Okay, now we are working with him again.
Do you feel it? The blight reacts to my presence. There. That must be the source of whatever intelligence guides it. If you can destroy the mind guiding the blight, we may be able to reach the palace. I can accompany you no further. My presence will only draw the blight to you.
Oh no.
What did they do to her?
We are out of time. I will defeat the Archdemon. Once Elganon is mortal, the final blow must be yours. I can think of no one better to wield this.
I thought I'd have to fight you for that dagger.
Then this has been a day of surprises for us both.
Nice.
Good luck. When next we meet, let us be standing over Elganon's body.
Alright.
Nev, can you hear me? We're gonna get you out of there.
Nev is gone. There is only the will of Elganon. Giver of life and death.
Okay, that's a boss fight. I don't think that will bleed. Okay, that's down. Nev spawn is increased. If she survives. Then again, she's blighted, so...
Get out of my head and out of my city!
Ah.
He had me. I controlled the blight for him. It was all I could think about. But now you're here.
I thought you were lost. If I'd gotten here sooner.
You still came through.
Once Elganon is dead.
No! You can't kill Elganon yet. If you do, watch out!
What happens?
Come on!
At least the Archdemon is freed if Elgaran is dead. So... Dragon first. Ah! That's a timely intervention.
Quickly now! Destiny is a heavy burden to bear. And growing heavier by the moment.
Nah! Inquisition. And friends.
Not my first giant monster.
Actually, they used this same
Apologies for missing the war
trick
council.
in Mass Effect 3.
We got inside the city with the Veil Jumpers.
It gave us a chance to finally strike back at the Venatori.
Whatever you did unblocked entrances to the Divine's Manor. It also destroyed some of the Blight.
It'll come back. I can still feel it. I don't think I'm the only mage he used like this.
Nev, you're alive.
Rook got me out, but I learned things in that blight eruption. We need to talk.
We will. But first, we need to get you to a healer.
We'll take care of her.
Thanks. I'll join you in a bit. Just want to check on everyone else coming in.
Intermission.
While we still have time.
Okay, so... Our Archdemon is raging. So if Elgaran is dead, is that thing coming down on the city? Last gambit. Assault on the Argent Palace.
Those who fell in our fight lie in the next room. They will be taken to grave or pyre once our battle has ended, as their beliefs dictate. For now, they wait, and we attend them. If you wish to pay your respects, please enter.
Didn't have much to say.
Still expect him to walk in that door.
Viper.
What's the use of having a notorious Dreadwolf on your side if he can't even... It doesn't feel real. You take Elganon down, Rook. Maybe we can still salvage something from this mess.
Rook, I'm so sorry about what happened. We had the Venatori cornered at the gates. It seemed like things were going our way.
I'm sorry too.
Stop worrying.
We've all had enough of Elgernon's tyranny.
He's still alive.
To silence him.
That's true, but he's still alive and kicking.
Fear and Zleen.
Okay, tough guy.
Stay safe, Rook. And make sure Nev doesn't get herself killed.
Dwarves are here.
Rook, stand firm and watch Liz Harding's back.
You are sweet on her. Gotcha.
Offer, Dweller. I will answer.
You must be worrying someone. Is there a tender reunion on your horizon?
I'm looking forward to it. You've got this.
'Tis almost time for this story to end. Are you ready to write the final chapter?
Yes, with crayons.
Of that, I have no doubt.
Get out there and do what you do best.
The bastard was in my head the whole time. All I could think about was making him happy.
That's messed up.
There's blight flowing through him, and now through me. Rook.
I have applied as well. So, yeah, he's a warden, so.
You're not dead yet. And as long as you're still alive, there's hope. For now, hang on. We'll see if there's a way for the Wardens to help you once Elganon is dead.
You can't. That's what I needed to tell you.
Okay.
My connection with Elganon went both ways. I could sense him, his mind, his magic, his life force. He's tied to the Veil. His life is holding the Veil in place.
I felt the Veil weaken when Gillenane fell. I expect that when Solas imprisoned the other gods, he bound them all thus. And now that Elganon is the only one left,
we kill him, and the Veil collapses.
Which is why Solas gave me the dagger. Damn it. He said something about this in that memory of him binding the gods. I thought he was just stealing their magic. I didn't realize he meant it literally. We still have to kill Elganon. So what can we do? Can we tie the Veil to something else to keep it in place?
I doubt any simple substitution would suffice. The Veil was made to be tied to the ancient elven gods.
Then let's tie it to Solas. He's the only elven god left.
Binding him will require drawing his blood with a lyrium dagger.
And I doubt he's going to like the idea.
Cutting him to bind him to the Veil. That's blood magic. We do it if we have to, but only if we have to. What about this?
The dagger we made
Fake
while you were in the
dagger.
Fade.
Once Elganon is dead, odds are good that Solas will need to do something else to complete his ritual. This dagger looks identical, but it can't cut through enchantments like the real thing. So if he tries to use it...
The backlash of such magic would render him helpless.
Unless he notices. You really want to try a bait and switch on the Dreadwolf?
Is there any chance at all, that he would listen to reason?
Small.
Did he listen to you when you spoke with him years ago, Inquisitor?
Varric died trying to reason with him.
As did Mythal when Solas took her power.
We have you, Morrigan.
Bad track record.
You have Mythal's memories. And we have the essence of the other fragment of Mythal from the Crossroads.
Such power, even fragmented, is not to be taken lightly. Hold it for now. And when the time comes, if you believe the Dreadwolf's heart can be turned from this course, I shall try.
All right. We can deal with Solas when the time comes, but we still need to stop Elganon first. He's in the palace above us. We'll climb the Blight Tendril to get there. Once Solas takes down the Archdemon and renders Elganon mortal, we hit him with everything we've got.
Damn right we do.
Time's running short. Stock up on supplies, pay your respects, and say goodbye to the people you love. Be ready to go when I signal.
We're getting through it. Like cracking an ancient treasure hoard filled with traps. Some losses, but they'd want us to keep going. We do this for them. And for everyone else who died standing against the gods.
We'll get justice for them.
I know we're taking hits out there. Just, if stuff gets bad, send me. Not Harding, okay? Let me keep her safe.
I'm glad you're looking out for her.
She's itching to take a shot at Elganon. And probably Solas.
Elganon won't know what hit him.
What? No, he'd better know it was us. That's the best part. Hey, listen. You helped me figure out who I was. I'm Ravani. I'm a dragon hunter. My mother didn't like that. But maybe she'd be proud of me anyway.
Shokra to Ebra, Tosh. I know she would.
I'm a better person because of you. So, thanks. Now let's go kick some ass.
Get out there and do what you do best.
Lucanus, everything all right?
We have made it here, but not without cost. Now we only have to wait. But Spike grows impatient. As do I. This may be the calm before a final storm, but I don't feel it.
I know it's hard, but this is our last chance to rest before we finish this.
You're right. The first Talon should have more patience.
It won't be much longer.
Elgernon's life is measured in hours. As for Solas, if any deserve to set his fate, it's you. But if it were me, I would
Step.
I would not give room for lies and false promises. Find your opening and strike. The cost of mercy is too high when others might die in its wake. Whatever happens, my contract was for the blighted gods. Today it is fulfilled.
When I went to the Crows, I asked for their best. And we got him.
The demon of Virantium. I had a reputation to maintain. Rook, I left the ossuary only to lose so much again. My city, my family. But what I've managed to reclaim, I have you to thank for. Zara thought she could take my life and control it. When this is done, Spite will have his life, and I will have mine. And it will be only mine again.
How are you feeling, Bellara?
It's been hard. Keeping going. I mean, With everything that's happened so far, so many friends, people we'll never see again, never talk to again. Let them live forever through the people they saved.
I think, in the end, that's all any of us can ask. That the people who are left remember us well.
Let's give our friends that. Rook?
What is it?
It's just... everything's gonna be different, you know? No matter what happens here. Solas is better than Elgranon, but if either of them win, the world burns, just with different fuel. But if we win? No more gods. The end of a 1,000-year-old story. If it ends with us outsmarting the Dreadwolf, even better. And the elves of now, not then, can help write the sequel. The story of who we were and who we are now. A story with a happy ending.
Best way to a happy ending is to fight for it. And that's why we're here. For the fight.
It may be our last one. So let's make it worth our while. Rook, because of you, because of us, my people understand so much more about their past. Let's make sure they have a future. Thanks, Rook.
Anytime.
Now let's go kill a god.
Nev, how are you holding up?
I woke from a nightmare, and I'm grateful. But the missing faces... people we've lost. People in Docktown who couldn't make it out. I owe it to many people to finish this job.
If you need anything...
Having you here is a good start.
Will you be all right? With the Blight?
It's... Look, I won't lie. I can feel it in my blood. Not sure we needed that in common.
Yeah.
But I'm fine, or fine enough. I won't sit this out. You're stuck with me, Trouble. Until whatever end finds me.
Nev, if we hadn't found you, I don't...
You really missed me.
Every moment.
I'm half scared this is a dream. That I'm still trapped. Tell me you're really here, Trouble. You're not just something I'm wishing for.
I'm right here. I promise.
All right. Then let's finish this damn job.
Victory is within our grasp, yet too many good souls have perished along the way. Our allies came when we called. I'd hoped to see them all again, to laud their bravery in person. Oh, we must set grief aside, to honor these sacrifices and stop the gods at last.
We've already killed an archdemon and a god. We can do it again.
While Elganon's magic is fearsome, Solas is our true adversary. He is, however, a former spirit. As such, Solas cannot help but listen to appeals to his nature, his yearning for reflection.
I could try talking him down once I find him.
The spirits whisper. One way or another, I believe the dread wolf's tale draws to its conclusion. It has been a grand privilege, Rook, to have come so far and known all of you.
What luck that the distinguished Professor Volkarin joined our cause after we found him in the necropolis.
Feels as if that were years ago. Time passes swiftly in good company. Onwards, Rook. The gods await.
A word, Rook?
Okay.
Any last advice from Mythal?
'Tis a difficult battle you face, but you are among more allies than you know. You have purified the crossroads, uncovered ancient truths lost for ages, and earned the essence of Mythal. You are truly the champion of the Fade. Take this. Should your fight against Elganon grow desperate, Invoke the memories of the Dreadwolf's rebels. For you, they will stand against tyranny one last time.
After Varric died, I promised myself I wouldn't let anyone else fall on my watch. Then Davrin was lost, and now it just feels like I'm failing over and over. How many more friends do I have to say goodbye to? How do you cling to hope?
I wish I had something to say, but nothing's good enough. I'm just... sorry.
Me too. Before this ends, in case things don't work out, I want you to know that I'm grateful for you. You believed in me when I couldn't, and you helped me see the strength I always had. We just have to get up to the palace before Elgernon hurts anyone else. Those of us left, we have to win for the people who got us here.
For Varric. For all that he meant to us.
I'm ready. Let's finish this.
Red Wolf rises. Not going well.
Bad news, everyone. Elganon's forces are gathering outside.
They mean to prevent you from reaching their master.
Our people will set up barricades, and we'll hold the enemy as long as we can. You need to start climbing.
One of us should help.
I'm going with Rook. I want payback. I'll tear Elganon from the city myself.
You go to face a guard, Rook, but any aid you might spare would be welcomed.
Frontline sieges.
Tosh, you up for it?
Yup.
We'll be cheering for you, Rook. Good luck.
Harding and Emmerich seemed to like work pretty well together. So I was surprised. Pleasantly. Only thing to lose is everything.
It's fine. There's got to be another way there.
Solas is still fighting. Calls with extra blight. Goodbye, remember to ride.
The throne room. Knowing Elganon, we'll find him there.
Rook!
You made it.
The Blight. Elganon's using the Magisters to control it. Just like he used me. They're using it against Solas. We have to help or he won't last.
How do you know?
I can hear it. I can feel what it wants.
The Blight.
Get to the throne room. I know how to help Solas.
Ouch.
Solas.
I've got this. Go!
Okay, so she can command or force blight. Somehow.
Such arrogance, thinking you can hide from your creator. And I am this world's creator. Every pointed spire and warding enchantment in this city is a child's unwitting imitation of the Empire I built.
The winter.
I would have restored the glory. Your lives are too brief to remember.
I saw Demeter's Crossing and Weishaupt, and everywhere else you've left your mark. I didn't see any glory. All I saw was a tyrant destroying everything he touches.
You mistake discipline for cruelty, a failing among those who lack a master's gentle guidance. We
Gentle.
only destroyed because you resisted. In the new empire, every child would have blossomed under my protection. And Gillenane, my brilliant sister, would have forged the blight into a tool of beauty.
Right.
But she is dead. And all we have is this. Because of you.
So he's like a superhero, basically.
You are nothing. This entire world is my domain.
Critical. Aspect, okay.
Nothing you do matters.
2 detonations in a row.
While my dragon thrall lives, I am invulnerable. Yet still you fight. Pathetic.
Point. Okay, second row. Now with the dragon.
The dread wolf cannot save you. He cannot even save himself. Now you understand that none may stand against me. Those who try stand alone.
Okay, he's putting second gear on.
I am the Lord of the day and the night. Yield to me and I will show you mercy. Look at you. Your failures.
Ah, that's a miss.
You failed to save the wardens at Weisshaupt. You fled in terror at Arlathan.
And then we killed Gillenane.
So I suppose we know what spirit Elgaran was.
No army. No dragon. No thrall.
I've got a team. That's all I need.
I have bound the souls of dragons. I have slain titans and broken the will of gods.
You haven't broken me.
Ouch.
You will kneel.
Emperor Palpatine.
Damn it.
Now, you did as well as anyone could have, but you cannot deny the truth.
I am your father. Okay, Neb. Help. Help. Okay, throne. Ah, that's the winter throne. And she can actually control the blight.
Let them go! I gave you this power, girl.
This is my city!
Impossible. You will not.
Tag team. Okay, that was a bit rough for Solas.
You are mortal, Elganon. Enjoy it while it lasts.
If you will not bow, you will burn.
Okay, third round.
has doomed every pathetic creature in existence.
Two detonations, three detonations in a row. That was miss. Too bad. 3 detonations in a row would be like a pretty cool.
There is no light save my glory. No refuge save my shadow. No desire save my perfected intention. I am creator and destroyer. I am will made manifest. I am Algernon.
Okay, now we can hit him, finish him. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, now the veil is very thin. Okay, that was interesting.
It is done. The world owes you a debt, both for defeating Elganon and for bringing down the Veil. I am sorry for this final betrayal, but I will do what I can to minimize the damage. When you see the old world restored, please, Rook. I do not wish to fight against you.
Use Mystical Essence to convince Solas to stop. Yes.
I don't want to fight you either. But I don't want to see the world go through even more pain on top of what Elganon has done. Do you?
This world is broken, Rook, because of my mistakes.
You're right. You do need to make up for the damage you've done. But breaking the world again is the wrong way to do it.
Letting the Veil collapse
is what you want. Making amends isn't about what you want. You have a chance right now to save the world. Bind yourself to the Veil and stop it from falling.
Inquisitor. Who believed in Solas.
I cannot. To stop now would dishonor those I have wronged to come this far.
Even if those you've wronged asked you to stop.
Inquisitor.
You were my friend. We saved the world together once. Can't we save it one more time?
Inquisitor, I am sorry. But I cannot. Long before we met, I failed my oldest friend. She died for that failure.
We know.
If I leave the veil in place, I am destroying the world she wanted. And I will have... She will have died for nothing.
And whose fault is that, Dreadwolf?
Morrigan.
One appellation among many, I wear. I have been advisor to Orlais, Witch of the Wilds, daughter of Flemeth, and once, long ago, an old friend.
Mythal lives on in her. And in this.
Mythal.
I pulled you from the Fade you loved and sent you into war. I used your wisdom as a weapon. And it broke you.
The things that I have done
are not for you alone to bear, my friend. The many wrongs we did together. I release you from my service.
You are free to find a better way.
My life force now sustains the veil. With every breath I take, I will protect the innocent from my past failures. The Titan's dreams are mad from their imprisonment. I cannot kill the Blight, but I can help to soothe its anger. I will go and seek atonement. Thanks to you, I now can see the way.
This was the best ending, I think. Well, Davrin died. And maybe somebody else. Let's see. Because he doesn't have blight anymore. That worked out. In the end, it worked out pretty fine. Of course, they had to climb whole way down.
With Elgar'nan and Gillenane dead, and Solas off to fix his mistakes and right an ancient wrong, it looked like one of the biggest stories this world had ever seen was finally drawing to a close.
The story of the Veilguard, a team of heroes who stood strong against evil, no matter the cost.
Whatever it takes.
But whenever one story ends, another begins.
Like the story of the Grey Wardens, continuing their battle against the Blight, even after the last Archdemon had fallen.
Or the story of Arkandorian Parvus, fighting to bring Minrathous out from under Venatori rule.
Or the story of a caretaker standing vigil against the Blight.
For the Antivan Crows, it would be a story of bringing a traitor to justice and reclaiming Treviso from the Blight.
Among the Veil Jumpers, the fall of the last elven gods meant Arlathan was reborn.
At their heart, stories are about change.
A man seeing his ward become more than he could ever have imagined.
A woman making Docktown a little better for the people who live there.
An assassin driving out the darkness in his city and himself.
A dragon hunter forging a new life for themselves.
Or the Griffins, finding a new home in Arlathan, protecting a world that once thought them lost for good.
Or the Dwarven people, rediscovering their lost magic and their connection to the stone.
There are stories of love.
But those stories aren't over. And we will always be grateful to those whose stories brought us where we are today. And those whose stories will live on with us forever.
Ah, okay. All right, so few ideas about this game. So it's not as worse as people make it to be, and let's start from the good. I mean, action RPG, it's okay choice. I noticed that Dragon Age Origins and later Dragon Age games wanted to go more to action-oriented direction, but it was never like a fully tactical, especially when you are playing like with the one character, which is like a use skill. Okay, so that's a choice, and it's amazing that this even came to be, because this game was in development hell for a longest time. For the looks, yeah, definitely we have this MMO style of look here, mobile, and I have to say, yep, those explosions and bright UI actually did disturb me once in a while, because when the detonation comes, you don't see the blocking icon, blocking shine. So yeah, definitely like the fighting. The skill tree could have been better. Could have been like more options. Yeah, continuing.
You came back.
I had help. Rook, You've got me at a loss. I don't know where to start.
Well, you applied it, I'm applied it, everything is good.
Anywhere. Nowhere. You're here.
I'm here.
I'm a mess without you. Don't tell the others. They think I did all right.
Secret safe. Now, kiss me, trouble.
Like, finally. It's okay if both have a same STD, I guess. Okay, let's close the door. She froze it shut. Okay. Let's see if there's something to watch after this. Yeah. Credits. But yeah, okay, so there were lots of things I liked, and some things that were like half-baked, and then again, idea was that we can jump over the world and we can see different factions. And now, yeah, the skill system should have been a bit more polished, but like I said, it's amazing that this even was published. I know that they probably used the graphics that they already had and style. So the problem is that, yep, yes, this Dragon Age is still a dark fantasy, and I think this was still like a thematically dark fantasy, but maybe the looks distracted from that side of it, and there were certainly same themes than in previous Dragon Age games, and also Dragon Age games have always been like a very progressive. Now people want to talk about LPGT representation in this game. Sure, you can talk about it, but it's not a major thing. There was this, and I was thinking what the faction will have a LPGT content, and I was thinking of it would be Shadow Dragons, but Shadow Dragons were more like a resistance. They were like a collection of the weird people, like Nev put it. So they were safe space, which is great. And then I was thinking that Fenris was like a swinger guy in Origins, so Antivan Kraus, that might be like a something along that line. But they were like a Cosa Nostra mafia family, which was cool. Grey Wardens were Grey Wardens, very much like we have used to. So it was in the end, it was Lords of the Fortune, which was Isabella's, and Isabella was a bisexual already in the first game, so that kind of fit. So I don't think this had like any too much political commentary. Games always have a political commentary. That's the thing. But when we are thinking how you represent, I think what the games can represent is that we have a world of different ideas, and there were lots of different ideas. Some dialogue was silly. This is Dragon Age. Not all dialogue is super serious. so hadn't been before. And the main themes, I think, were like multiculturality, especially in a Dash storyline, and the Dreadwolf. I mean, Solas is an interesting guy, so interesting personality, so this went in depth. And I think the ending kind of saved a lot, because we were like thinking about, what is this guy? Is he going to backstab us in the end? And sure he did. So it was interesting. I think the biggest problem is in the writing, and it's that main character isn't like a super interesting person what you are playing. So somebody complained that you can't be nasty in this game, and that's true. It's like everything for everybody, and that also means that you can't be nasty, you can't be evil. So there's no edge in the writing that it used to be, like in a for Dragon Age Origins. But then again, there's not many same developers working anymore with the company. So, and that's like when the new Mass Effect comes out, it's not going to be the same, because there's no same developers. Somehow left the games industry altogether. So we can't live in past like Solas did and think that the game I was fan for, like Mass Effect 1, 2 and 3, that they come back. They are not coming back. Developers are making new games, new ideas, if they are giving resources. And sometimes, yeah, product development is pretty hard. I teach software development and game design in a school, so yeah, it's hard. It's a lot of work, and sometimes you are handed the documents that this is how it's going to be. You can't actually add more features like Easter eggs. No, developers can't add features Easter eggs on their own volition. There's this one case in Origins, this enhancement scene at the end of end battle. That's like somebody developer put it, and main developer is yelling in an email that who put this here? It wasn't planned, but every content is planned. Every content is planned with a huge company. And now that games industry can't actually grow anymore in new directions, we are already doing games for everyone. There's no like new branch of people we could actually sell new stuff. Now the game industry is maybe maturing, maybe thinking, do we need like hundreds of people, teams to make games? Do we need to use Unreal 5? Unreal 5 worked very well in this game. I was super stoked. This was good. Recently there have been like several games that have used Unreal 5 properly. It has been like for example, Stalker 2, which I'm going to play after this in the evening. So that's still like if you have a programming expertise to fine tune it, then it's going to be like a very good engine. But yeah, in the end, well, slightly weaker start, but picked up the pace, and you need to like action-oriented gameplay. So that's the biggest gripe, and the writing overall, writing, not the political messages, but the overall quality of writing, and that I think I want to like play a bit more edgier characters in a games. Even if I like to be the good guy, I might want to have this option of actually playing the good, the extreme character, or being just annoying or nasty at sometimes. So definitely that would be great. But apparently this game didn't sell as much as well as developers were hoping. So there's a lot of layouts, and that's the endemic in the game industry now. So this is one of those situations where every company needs to like find a good way to make production and not have like a two big teams. But yeah, not as bad as people were yelling about. But yeah, this is fair game. Feels a bit like a Dragon Age 2, which had like these moments that were like memorable, but it wasn't like production values were that great in that game. So I like the story of the Dragon Age 2. It was great, but it was lacking on the development side, like using the same building over and over again. This didn't have such a problems. I mean, they were using MMO. They were thinking of this as a live service, the Dreadwolf game, and yeah, well, part of the game design is reusing the assets you have, and that worked out pretty well. So a bit more cooking of the so they are not the game rules and features are not raw, but yeah, I think this was as good as it can get after a long time being like in a development hell. So that's about it. Okay, you can fast forward the text here. So yeah, it's fair game. And today we are going to play Stalker 2 in the evening, in after sauna games, and you can find the Kingdom Come Deliverance from the YouTube. Not going to stream it more of that, but you can find it as a supercut. So that's basically it. Let's see if there's like something after the credits here. But anyway, I'm going to sign off after the credits. Okay.